Okay. So if you want to name your your campaign, you can name it by the date. You can name it.
Sir, please, can we make a step backward a bit
Okay.
to cover in the recording, please?
Okay. So today is Friday. On Friday, we do have coaching session. Then we are going to have question and answer. But on Sunday, it's going to be purely question and answer. So today, I want to attend to one of the questions we got the last Sunday, and that is how to scale an ad to 30 to 50 orders per day. So if you're on Facebook like this, so you will see this. Okay. So you need to click on this see more. Then you're going to see Ad Manager. So you open it in a new tab. So when you are here, so then you can come to this particular place and click on campaigns. When you click on campaigns, if you have some active ads or something, you're going to find them here. But if you don't have any ad active, this place is going to be empty, just like this. Then if you want to create an ad, you're going to click on create. So when you click on create, you click on sales. Then you click on continue. The reason we click on sales is because we want to run ad for e-commerce. If you have another objective for your ad, you might need to choose another objective there. So for e-commerce, we choose sales. So under campaign, we are going to rename it. We do like to choose some formats, and from that is you put the date, like 4-7 to 5. So you can do this. And also, depending on the kind of ad you want to run, maybe for example now, can I just pick a product? Let me go to Alibaba. Alibaba.com. Okay. Or there is one solar security camera. I do see people are advertising a lot on Facebook now. Let me check that one. Let me go to Ad Library. I've been thinking of making a research on it, so we can just do it together. So Nigeria, all ads. Let me see solar CCTV camera. Solar CCTV. Let me search. Okay, this is it. Okay, let me check the price. They are selling it. This is not the exact one I saw before. But how much is this one sold? Okay, 120,000 naira. 120,000 naira with 64 gigabyte memory card. Okay, let's check Gigi.ng. Okay, solar CCTV. Okay, exactly. This one is similar to the one I saw. It is 85,000 naira here, 90,000 naira. This one's 140, 95, 90, 98. Okay, 90, 70. Okay, this one is similar to that particular one I saw. Let me look at it again. Okay, it seems to be the one. It's very similar. Is the one. Okay. So these people are saying 85,000 naira. But on Facebook, these guys are selling it for 120,000 naira. Okay. So with that, where's my calculator again? 120k minus, how much is that again? 85. 85. That is 35 from Gigi. If the ad, let's say 3,000 per order, and you are delivering 50%, like we always assume or presume, I don't know. So minus 12, that is 23. For the delivery to, let's say 6,000, 17,000, that's still very okay. You are buying from Gigi. So if everything even go bad, you are still going to make 10,000 naira for every purchase you have. And one thing about this kind of product is that if it is possible for you to target a particular location, maybe Lagos, for example, if you can target only Lagos and you are getting orders from Lagos, although that's very difficult, I'm going to tell you why it is difficult. Let's assume you can get orders only from Lagos. You can just find somebody who is selling in Lagos. So when you have an order, you confirm the order and the customer is ready to get it. You just call the person that you know that is selling the product in Lagos. The person will deliver and you will have told the person that, okay, you are advertising this thing on Facebook and you are paying Facebook to advertise it. So you are selling for this particular amount of money and you are incurring this, but you will have told the person about the business such that if the person is selling it for you for 85,000, so when the person deliver it to the person, to your customer, so when they collect the 120,000, can remit your own profit to you. Do you understand? Because some people can be greedy. So if they know you are selling for 120,000 and they are selling for 85,000, they can say, this guy is making a lot of money off me. So you have to explain how the business works for this person. That you too, you are taking a lot of risk. You are running ad on Facebook. Not everybody is going to be serious. Some people are going to order for just for play, and you will have paid Facebook for the order. So you have to explain how the business works for them, such that those people are going to be truthful with you. And with that, so when you have an order, a serious order, and the customer is ready to get, you ask the person who is selling it in Lagos to deliver to the person. He gets the money for you. He sends you your own share of the money, your own profit. I hope you understand. So you can do this too. So let's assume that this is a good deal for us to go into, because we can make 70,000 naira or more or less. So depending. And you can see their landing page here. It's not even like superb. You can make something better. You can make something better. I'm telling you. No video or the landing page here. No video. Although they might have used video to advertise it. But okay, there's a video. Let me play it. All these videos that people don't show their faces, you can make a better video. Do you understand? Or you can ask the person you are buying from to make a better video, because people are going to trust you when they see your face. Do you understand? So you can make a better video. And also, let me give you one hack that is very important that you can pay attention to. This kind of video is how to use the device. But most video that's going to convert are use cases. Don't forget this line. Most people make auto video on their landing page. But the video they should be making are what? Use cases video. Video that's going to show where you can use this thing. Some people have property in Nigeria and they are abroad. They don't know that they need this thing. You have to show them that they need it. Some people, in their office, maybe when they are closed, they just close the office and they go home. They don't know that they need to have this thing in their office such that when they are at home, they can still monitor what is happening. And some people believe that so far they have security man in their office is enough. They don't need this thing again. You can show them real life cases when the security person is even the one bringing thieves to come and steal. Do you understand? They can even ask the thief to injure them such that the owner of the office or the house He's going to think that, okay, I can never be the security man. They even injure the security man. Do you understand? So, but when you have the kind of thing, you can bring use cases. So having videos about use cases is going to convert better than just how to plug it, how to connect it to phone. You can see what this guy is doing, how to connect it to phone. So features. So people are not interested in this kind of thing. When they buy, after buying the product, then you show them how to use it. Do you understand? But as for the videos you're going to be using to sell to them on your landing page or as your creative, it should be what? Use cases video. So let's assume we want to sell this now. We go to we are going to say solar, write the name here, solar CCTV camera. Okay. So for me, I do say version 1 because I know I'm going to have a lot of them. Okay. So when you come here, under this bidding type, just leave it like that. Campaign objective, we chose sales because if you want to change it, you can change it to other objective, but it is sales for e-commerce ad. I mentioned it. For this advantage plus catalog, just leave this one like this. Here, campaign budget and asset budget. I mentioned that I will advise to do what? Ad set budget. And I've explained the two. If you choose this campaign budget, this one is CBO. If you choose this asset budget, this one is ABO. CBO means that if you choose this CBO, it's already in CBO. If I put maybe, let me say 100,000 naira as my daily budget, 100,000 as my daily budget. Okay, that means it doesn't matter the number of assets I have here or the number of ads under each asset. What I want to spend for this particular campaign is 100,000 naira. You have that instead of just one ad set, I'm having maybe 10 ad sets under this campaign. Normally you are going to think that, okay, Facebook is going to share the money between these ad sets and it's going to find the one that is performing best and spend the rest of the money on it. But one thing that we do see every time we use this thing is that Facebook is not going to be patient enough to test more ad sets. Maybe you want to spend 100,000 naira per day. Facebook can just spend maybe 1,000 naira on each of the ad sets. That's just 10,000 naira. It's not going to use the response, as in the results from that 1,000 naira you spent on the ad set. Maybe you spend 1,000 on each of the ad sets, that's 10,000 naira. And maybe ad set 1 is now the best based on the results. It's the one getting more clicks, most of the clicks, and converting after spending 1,000 naira. The rest of the ad sets are not getting results like the asset 1. So Facebook is not going to spend the rest of the 90,000 naira on that asset that is getting good results. Do you understand? And the rest of the assets, from asset 2 to asset 10, the rest of the assets, those one too might perform. It might just take a while because some asset is going to take a little while before they start performing. Facebook is not going to be patient for them to find the right targeting and everything, to find the right audience to show the ad to. In the first few hours of the ad running, they will just test the ad with maybe some little budget. When they find the winner, immediately they spend the rest of the money on the other ones. So if you are someone who is targeting different people with your ad set now, maybe you are targeting age 18 to 24. That's asset 1. 25 to 28, asset 2. You are doing that kind of thing. And maybe the asset 1, 18 to 24, is the one that is now performing, that Facebook is spending most of the money on. You are going to think that other ages too are not working. But what actually happened is that when Facebook spent 1,000 naira on each of the ad sets for the first few hours, and they saw that the one that is responding most is that 18 to 24, they will spend the rest of the money on it. But I'm telling you, other assets too, if you allow them to run, they might still perform better. But Facebook is not going to allow those ones to perform. The same thing is happening when you are having a lot of ads under one ad set. Do you understand? Facebook will test in the first few hours. We test all the ads and pick the winner and spend the rest of the money on that winner. It's not going to be patient to see. I'm not understanding anything. Maybe you are just joining. Okay. I don't want to see this notification. They're going to be distracting me. I'm going to find a way to stop it. Okay. So I don't mean that you are joining from the beginning or not. I mean that maybe you have not watched the previous videos or something. So please don't comment. Don't comment. It's going to be distracting me. So let's continue with the learning. You are going to understand later. Okay. So the same thing is when you are having a lot of ad under one ad set. Facebook is just going to spend little money on each of the ad in the first few hours. And when they determine the winner by the algorithm, they will spend the rest of the money on that particular one. So that's why CBO, majorly, I don't usually advise it, except in some cases. So, and the cases is when you are having a lot of winners. Like you have maybe 10 creatives, they are all winners. You have, maybe you are doing targeting, they are all winners. Do you understand? Maybe you have tested so many, maybe some ages or some other things that you have done, so many targeting, and you have got so many winners. When you put all the winners on your ad and you are using CBO, it might still be okay. It might still be okay. So I do advise people to go for ABO. Some people, depending on what you are selling, look at the one we are selling now from the analysis we did. So our profit is just 17,000 naira because we are targeting that the maximum cost per result from Facebook should be 3,000 naira. And if we should deliver one in every 2 orders we get, as in 50% delivery rate, based on that, and our cost of delivery is 6,000 naira like we did, we should still make 17,000 naira. So imagine if our cost per result, cost per order on Facebook, imagine if it goes to 10,000. Are we still going to be profitable? Look at it. On Facebook, they are selling the store for 120,000, right? And we saw that GG, we can get it for 85,000, right? Okay. If our cost per result, imagine it is 10,000 on Facebook, and we are delivering 50%. That means cost per delivered order is 20,000 naira. So minus 20,000 naira from this. That's 15,000. Minus the cost of delivery. Let me say 6,000. Isn't it? So we are still having 9,000. This is still okay somehow. Do you understand? So, but sometimes if the margin is not much, it's not going to be okay. So I'm just saying that if your budget for the ad, because the amount you want to get your order, is going to be dependent on the profit you are making. For this particular one that we are selling, we can still see that, okay, if our cost per order even goes bad on Facebook and it's 10,000 per order, we are still going to be profitable. Then we can say, okay, let's do CBO. Even when the cost per order is very high, like 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, even up to 10,000, we are still good. Do you understand? But if you are somebody who wants to target want to target maybe 1,000 per order, 1,002, 1,005, 2,000, a maximum of 3,000, then I will advise you go for ABO. I've mentioned it several times. So when you are doing ABO, you are not telling Facebook the amount you want to spend per day under the campaign. You are going to be telling Facebook the amount you want to spend under the ad set. I hope you understand. I've mentioned it before. This A/B test, I will not advise you use it. If you want to A/B test, do you understand? Go and do that yourself on your phone, or do that yourself manually by creating some campaigns, some ad set or something. Don't use Facebook A/B test. So when you are done with this, do you understand? So this special category too, you don't have to, let me show you. If you are running something that has to do with financial products and services, maybe you are a bank or something that has to do with credit card or something, then you have to choose it. If you don't choose it, they are going to disable the account. They can disable your Facebook account or they can disapprove the ad. The least they can do is that they are going to disapprove the ad. They will tell you this ad does not pass their test or something. So you won't be able to. And also, if you are running the ad for employment, do you understand? You want to hire people for intern or something, you must choose this employment. If you don't do that, they will not approve the ad. And if you try to do it multiple times, they can ban the account. And also, for real estate or something, you have to choose this. And if it has to do with politics or social issue, you can see, you have to choose this. So, but if you're not running an ad for any of this, just continue. So you click on next. Okay. So when you are here, under ad set, here you can call it V1. Do you understand? So, and your conversion location should be website, because you want to run the ad to your website. When people see your ad on Facebook, when they click, you want to take them to your website. Do you understand? So that's what you want to do. So you're going to choose website here. So under performance goal, keep this one, maximum number of conversion. And under data set, you should choose your pixel here. Your pixel should be here, and you're going to choose it. Pixel or data set, the same thing. Conversion event here is going to be purchase. You're going to look for it. You can say purchase. That should be your conversion event. This one, just close it. Okay, this cost per result goal, leave it. Do you understand? So there are some ways, there are some time you can use it, but right now, just leave it. Most e-commerce ad, we don't usually put it there. So this one too, leave it the way it is. So then you are now going to see the daily budget. You know, we close the daily budget here. We put it in ad set budget such that we can set up the daily budget under this place. And I tell you that the daily budget we use in our company is 3,000 naira. I know some people use 5,000, some people use 10,000, some people use 20,000. But whenever we try to increase the daily budget to higher, to like 10,000, 5,000, 20,000 or something, the cost per result will go up. And that's not what you want. Do you understand? So the idea from what we have learned from experts is that, and that we have seen practical by ourselves, is that when you are spending daily budget of 3,000, Facebook is going to be like, this guy only has 3,000 to get results. So they will try to get you results with your 3,000 that you have, because they want you to keep on getting results. But when you say your daily budget is like 100,000 naira now, for example, Facebook is saying that, okay, this guy has money, want to spend a lot of money, somebody who is wealthy. So something that can be given to you for cheap, they're going to give it to you, is going to be expensive for you. Why? Because they see you as somebody who has a lot of money. Do you understand? It's like somebody who is selling something now. Maybe you are selling, what can I give as an example? You are selling maybe orange, for example. This orange, maybe you are selling for maybe 100 naira per one 100 naira. When you see somebody that wants to buy and the person is not that wealthy, maybe the person comes with a bicycle, you give it to the person for 100 naira. But when you see someone who is coming down from a Benz, do you understand? Or from one, what's it called? Lexus car. Do you understand? You're going to be like, no, this orange, I'm going to sell it 100, maybe 1,000 naira per one. Do you understand? Because the person is expensive, is rich, is wealthy. So the same thing to Facebook. If you are spending higher budget per day, they are going to be seeing you as somebody who has a lot of money to spend. That means you want to spend a lot of money to achieve what you want to achieve. So for every achievement you are going to be getting without your high budget is also going to be expensive. That's why having low daily budget is the best, I'm telling you. Having low daily budget is the best. And 3,000 is just okay. You know, the least you can spend on Facebook per day is going to be $. Let me amount for $1. Let me say 1,000 naira now. Let's see if it's going to allow us. It's not going to allow us. You can see your budget must be at least 1,545 naira 21 kobo. You can see that is the amount for $1 based on Facebook standard. Do you understand? 1,500 something naira is the amount for what? $1 based on Facebook standard. So the least you can spend is what? Let me say 1,600 naira per day. Do you understand? But we, from what we have been doing in our company ever since, we do try 3,000 naira and it works every time. I don't mean that every ad we run is going to work, but every system, every product, every offer we try to build it on is going to work. If we are trying to sell a product now, we can create 10 campaigns, 3,000 each, and 3,000 times 10, that's 30,000 naira. We can have maybe 7 of them working. Maybe 3 of them are not working. We kill those ones. We create another ones and we stack them like that. I've explained all those things for you in the previous classes. So I will advise every single time. A lot of people are going to say something. I do hear something that people are going to say, when you are spending a lot of money, a daily budget, maybe you are spending 10,000. Facebook is going to see you as somebody who want to spend a lot of money, and they will prioritize you over the people who are spending low budget. So they are going to give you a lot of conversion. It's a lie. It's another way to understand the situation. But what we have seen in the practical real world, real life, in the practical world, do you understand? Shows the opposite of that. And the opposite is that when you have a little budget, Facebook will try to get you conversion for that amount of money that you have. Not the other way around, that, okay, when you are spending more, Facebook will give you more conversion because you want to spend more money. No. At least this thing we have discussed with a lot of Facebook advertisers here in Nigeria, a lot of top experts that we discuss together. Even abroad, in the US, a lot of people that we have taken their courses and we have learned from, all of them, they say the same thing. That when you are spending low budget, Facebook will try to get you conversion for that low budget, not the other way around. So that's that. So when also this lifetime budget, so don't use it. Just use your daily budget. That's the best. For the starting date, we do like to schedule our ad to the next day. Today is 4th now of July 2025. I'm going to click on this thing and choose 50, which is tomorrow. And here I'm going to choose 0000. There are 2 ways Facebook will show you this thing this time. 2 ways. Sometimes they are going to put AM or PM before this watt that you see here. You can see watt that I'm highlighting. Before it, you are going to see AM or PM. When you see AM or PM there, then you are going to choose 12 here. 1200, then you now choose AM. If AM or PM is there, you choose 1200, then AM. Then this watt. But if that AM is not there, then choose 0000. That means you want the ad to start in the midnight. Do you understand? And it's going to run. Spend this 3,000 naira. You're going to spend it throughout the day, for the whole day. You can see what they said here. You will spend an average of 3,000 naira per day. Your maximum daily spend is 5,250 naira. And your maximum weekly spend is 21,000 naira. Do you understand this? That means some days you are going to spend more than this, and some days you won't spend even up to 3,000 naira, depending. Do you understand? Because they are going to be showing the ad to people, and a lot of people are running ad. Maybe for you, the availability is not much or something because of the algorithm, so they are going to spend lesser than 3,000 sometimes, and sometimes going to be higher than 3,000, depending. But in a week, the average is going to be like 21,000 naira, which is like 3,000 times 7. I hope you understand. So the end day too, we don't usually put it there. So the next one is the audience. The next one is the audience. If you are running e-commerce ad, we do target the whole Nigeria. Because before, there's one button here that is very important for us, but Facebook removed it. That means the button allows us to target the people who are living in a particular location alone. That means if I want to target people who are living in Lagos now, I will just come here, I will click on this place, I can write Lagos. I'm going to choose this one, Lagos State and this one that he wrote city there. I'm going to choose that one. So that here now, there's going to be a button. You can see here, rich people living or recently in this location. This thing before, you can choose people who are living, and if you like, and choose people who are recently in the location. You can choose what you like. But since maybe 2 years ago, Facebook removed that option. They don't allow us to choose people who are living in a particular location again. That's why we are targeting Lagos now. People who just came to Lagos recently, they are also going to be seeing the ad. And the ad might not be respective to them. Maybe people who just came to Lagos and they are back to maybe Kano or Ekiti or Abuja. And you are only selling to Lagos. So when you pick this, those people too are still going to be seeing your ad. And when they order for your product, you might not be able to deliver if you are somebody who only delivers to Lagos. In fact, the last time we tested this, we got more orders outside Lagos, more than Lagos. Do you understand? And the ad is going to be expensive. Why? Because when you give Facebook, let me show you estimated audience here. For Lagos now that I've chosen, the estimated audience of Lagos is what? 11.6 million. But if I should choose the whole Nigeria now, let me just say Nigeria. If I choose Nigeria, you can see the estimated size is what? 19.6 million. Because the audience is large, it's going to make my what? CPM. The amount Facebook is going to be charging me for every 1,000 people they show my ad to, is going to make it to be what? To be lower. I hope you understand. It's like you now, maybe you have 1,000 things. And somebody is saying, okay, give me any from this 1,000. You have a lot of choice. You have a lot of options to choose from the 1,000. Maybe the person is now telling you that from these 1,000 things you have, I don't want this one. I don't want the one that is like this. I don't want the one. So the person is only giving you option to pick from just 10 because of his requirements. So you are only to pick from 10 to give to the person. In that way, because the person has made so many choices, so many requirements for you, it's going to be more expensive. So when you are targeting only Lagos, do you understand? When you are targeting only Lagos, because the population, the estimated audience size has now reduced, Facebook is going to be charging you high for every 1,000 people they show your ad to. For every 1,000 people Facebook show your ad to, they're going to be charging you very high. Let's assume they're going to be charging you maybe 10,000 naira for every 1,000 people that sees your ad. I'm just using that figure. But when you choose Nigeria, for every 1,000 people they show your ad to, they can be charging you maybe 3,000 naira. You can see the difference. And now that at the end of the day, you are choosing Lagos, because Facebook does not allow you to target the people who are actually living in Lagos. In Lagos too have been targeted too. You can be having order from Kano, from Ebonyi, from Abuja, from Ekiti, from Sokoto, from different places, and Lagos. And because your cost per every 1,000 people is high, your cost per order is going to be high. So your cost per order can end up being 11,000, 15,000 per order. And these orders, yet, they are coming from places that are not Lagos. I hope you understand this. They are coming from places that are not Lagos. But because the audience has reduced, the cost is very high. So when Facebook reduced that, it broke a lot of things, I'm telling you. Till today, advertisers on Facebook, they have not recovered from this particular injury that Facebook has. One of the top advertisers in the UK, in fact, I can say number one advertiser, Facebook advertiser in UK, he made extensive research on how to achieve this particular thing. The result of what he did, a lot of people criticized that this thing did not work. That they did exactly thing that he said, you can do it like this, you can do it like this, you can do it like this, to make sure you are getting people who are actually living in that particular location. Do you understand? People still like rubbish what he did. That this thing didn't work. That he himself, as he tried that thing multiple and verified that those things are working, that he's just talking from theory, from just research. Do you understand? So, to let you know that a lot of you are like, I want to sell to only Lagos, so let me just pick Lagos. No problem. Pick Lagos. But I assure you, are going to be getting orders outside Lagos. Do you understand? I assure you, you'll be getting a lot of orders outside Lagos. And your cost per result is going to be high. In fact, there was a time we did it. When we get like 20 orders, only 2 or 3 orders are going to be from Lagos. The rest of the 17 orders are going to be from outside Lagos. And our cost per result was very high, like over times 2 of what we used to get when we target Nigeria. We switched back to Nigeria, our cost per result went down, and we are getting a lot of orders from outside Lagos and also from Lagos. In fact, the orders from Lagos were even more that time, more than when we targeted only Lagos alone. This is something we spent a lot of money to test, like 100,000, 200,000, 300,000. We spent on Facebook to test. So that's when I tell you something, they are coming from results, not from what I just had. From testing, spending money to test things out. So that's why I'm going to advise you to choose Nigeria. I'm somebody who is open to testing. I'm still advising you that if you have some budget you can use to test. Maybe you have some 10,000, 20,000 that you can use to test. Target only Lagos. Look at the results. Target Nigeria. Look at the results. You can come back. This is not working now. When you target only Lagos, it's now most of the others I got are from Lagos. Let me test it. I can test it too. And it's going to be like that. But till this moment, I'm telling you, from the last test we did, it's still like that. And I do hear people saying it in different forums. That's how it is. That when you target a particular location, you'll be getting it from different places outside those locations. So that's that. So for e-commerce ad, that's why I'm going to tell you to keep it in Nigeria. So this one, age, custom audience extension, languages, all this one, depending on what you are selling. Do you understand? Depending on what you are selling. But for e-commerce ad, we do like to leave it. We allow algorithm. It's raining. Oh, this was yesterday, something. Network is bad there. Okay. So we do like to keep all these things like this and let algorithm work for us. Do you understand? I mentioned it. We don't do targeting. We don't do targeting. We let the algorithm work for us. Do you understand? So after turning the ad on, I mentioned that you are going to wait for maybe 3 days. After 3 days, if it's not working, put it off. Create another one. Or if you create 10, after 3 days, look at the 10. Maybe 5 of them are working. 7 of them are working. 8 of them are working. Keep them. The ones that are not working, put them off. Create more. And you'll be stacking them like that. But as for you doing targeting this one, let me tell you something that happened to me. First-hand information I'm giving you. I have one particular Facebook account I created using US number and with VPN. Do you understand? You know, Facebook, they are going to take the IP you used to create the account. Do you understand? And also the phone number you linked to the account. That's what they are going to use to know the country you are registering the account from. So that account was considered as US account. That account was considered as US account because I used VPN when I was creating it. And also I linked my US number. So after a while, so on that Facebook account, I'll be seeing US ad that people are targeting US. Because I want to be seeing the ad, US, because I was working for a lot of companies in the US. So I need to be seeing the kind of ads people are running in the US and the targeting and everything, how everything is going in the US market. So that's why I was using the Facebook account to be monitoring that. So after a while, when I want to log into the Facebook account, I will not use VPN again. I will just log in normally. So after a while, Facebook started showing me Nigerian ads. Do you understand? They started showing me Nigerian ads. Okay. So it was like that for a couple of weeks, maybe 2 weeks or 3 weeks or something. So after a while, I started using VPN. I want to log into the Facebook account again, US VPN. So after maybe 1 week again, they started showing me US ad again. Do you understand? So when I was seeing US ad, and it's continued like that for maybe 2 weeks or so. After 2 weeks again, I stopped using VPN. I was logging into the account, browsing on the account, doing things on the account without VPN. And they started showing me Nigerian ads again. So one day, one of the ads I saw, and I clicked on, why am I seeing this ad? Let me show you that thing. I want to find one ad. Okay, this is an ad. If you click on these 3 dots, you click on why am I seeing this ad? Do you understand? I click on your activities. Do you understand? And I clicked on this update preferences or something. So I was able to see what Facebook think I am. Do you understand? It's not showing here, but because Facebook, they are discriminating for Africans. What you can see from your targeting, from your information Facebook has on Facebook is different from somebody who is using US account. You know, that account was originally US. So I was able to see so many things about myself. You can see this one now. The reason why I'm seeing this ad is because this person who is running the ad wants to show the ad to somebody who has shown interest in beauty, social concept, or luxury goods, being included in a category called frequent travelers. Set their gender to female and age to 18 and older, and primary location is Nigeria. Do you understand? So these are the set of people this person is targeting. So because I'm categorized to be one of those people, that's why I'm saying this ad with this particular Facebook account. So the one I was telling you, that particular situation. So when I checked what Facebook knew about me, Facebook have already categorized me as part of what? Frequent international traveler. Because they saw that I was sometimes in the US, sometimes in Nigeria. So they have categorized me as somebody who is wealthy or something. Because frequent international traveler or something. So they have gathered so many interests about me. And those interests, you yourself, you are going to say that those interests are false. Because they assume that because of the IP I was using to log into Facebook. I'm just using this one to let you know that, in fact, when I checked some of those things Facebook knew about me, a lot of them, most of them, over 60-70%, they were just false. So interest targeting, do you understand? This age on Facebook is not something that you should be doing. What you should be doing rather is what? Creative targeting. The kind of people you want to target on your ad should show on your creative, on your video, or your image. If you are using video, call those people out. If you want to target people who are international travelers, call them out. Hello, if you are somebody who travels a lot to the UK or US or something, I have an offer for you, and you say your offer. When you do that, your ad is going to convert better than try to locate those people from interest. If you want to target stay-at-home moms or people who just gave birth, mention that in your video or in your creative, in your image. Facebook is going to make the ad to be suitable for those kind of people, and it's going to convert better than try to locate one hidden interest that people are just lying everywhere. Do you understand? That there's one hidden interest on Facebook. So that's my advice for you. Under placement, I've mentioned that you should edit your placement and choose only Facebook feed if you are running ad on Facebook. Because let me show you something. There are so many places your ad can show. Look at this place now. This right-hand corner here. These are ads. These ads now, you won't be able to see the ad copy that the person wrote. Only the headline and the link and the image of the video. The image. You're able to see the ad copy or some other things of the ad. So this one, it might not convert. Like when you see an ad, look at this one now. You can see the name of the page. You can see the ad copy. You can see the image. You can see the headline. You can see everything here. So this one is going to convert better compared to what? Just having only this. That's why we choose to what? To only show our ad on Facebook feed. Do you understand? So we are going to click on this one. A lot of people have reached out to me that they don't know how to do that. If you click on this show more settings, this one, show more settings, you click it, then you are going to see all platforms here. Click on it. You are going to untick Instagram, Messenger, Audience Network, and other ones. Just keep only Facebook. Treasure. Then you keep only. And under displacement control, you click on this pencil icon, and you are going to like this one, search results, click it, and unclick it. These in-stream ads for videos or reels, untick it. These stories are reels. Sometimes I leave this one. Because the video there too is going to display very well and it's going to play very well. Sometimes I leave it, but sometimes I remove it. But the one that we advise you stick to that you should not play with is this feeds. But sometimes you can leave this one, sometimes you can remove it based on your experience. You can observe. You can put it there and observe that, okay, when I put it there, does my ad convert better? When I don't put it there, do you understand? And make informed decision. But we keep it sometimes. So this one, you can also remove it too. So these are things you are going to do here. So when you do all this, then you click on what? Next. Then it now comes to what? The ad. But what we want to do is how to even get a lot of orders. Let me just mention that because it's even 6 o'clock already. So when you now set up your ad and everything here, what you can do is that after setting up your creative here or uploading your video and everything, you should know how to do that now. Then you now come back to this ad, to this asset, I mean. You now click on it here. Okay, this is it. This is the asset, version 1. Click on it here. Then you now duplicate. Do you understand? You can just click on quick duplicate, or you just click on duplicate here and make it, let me say, 5, for example. This one show existing reactions, comments, shares, and something. I'm going to talk about this next time. You can tick it. You can keep it ticked. Then you click on duplicate. I'm going to explain that one next time. So now, when you do this, you now click on this one, each one. You know you have version 1 before, then you now change this one to version 2. Do you understand? Click on this one. Just rename it to version 3. Sorry. So you now rename everything like that. Do you understand? After, before you duplicate, you should have set up your ad. You should have uploaded your image or your video or something before you come to this place and come and duplicate. So when you are now done with duplicating and you have renamed everything, maybe you want to create 10 of them. Since we are spending 3,000 per day per asset and we are creating 10 of them, that means we want to spend 30,000 per day. So when you are now done with maybe 10, instead of 5 that I did, you can do 10, 1 to 10. You can see duplicate more until you have 10. You now come back to under this campaign. Then you now click on publish. Now publish everything. So let's assume now, where's my calculator? We are spending 3,000 per day for one ad set and we have 10 of them. It's going to be 30,000 per day. If our cost per result is, let me say, 2,000 naira, it's going to be 15 orders we are going to be expecting. Do you understand? If our cost per result is 3,000 naira, we're going to be expecting 3 orders. Do you understand? So if you want more orders, you can keep on duplicating this ad set. You can keep on duplicating under this ad set. Now we have 6 ad sets. You can come here and still duplicate until you have maybe 10, 20, 30, 40 or something. There's no limit. You can keep on duplicating. So that's that. Another way is that if you don't want to duplicate ad sets, you can just have one campaign, one ad set and one ad, and come to this ad here and duplicate the campaign itself, instead of the assets that you are duplicating, you can also duplicate the campaign itself. So I'm going to be explaining maybe some of those things next week Friday. I hope you are able to get one or two things. We want to take questions because of time, please, because I need to catch up with some other things. I'm very sorry this took more than we even planned for. So I hope you are with me.
Yes,
okay, so we are going,
yes, we are.
so we are going to.
But
Yes, we are going
you did not give us the link. Sorry, you didn't give us the link for the affiliate member and for people to join now. You want I want people to sorry, it's because you want to stop the lecture. That's why I quickly bargain. Sorry for not taking permission.
link to join what? Link to join what? To join this call?
To join new people to join. They want to
the
make
link is
payments.
They want to join
Come
Comma
again, come-
Jumpstart.
Yes,
see,
the
we are
new
going to
people
be-
want to
we are going to be resolving that on the group. Please drop that complaint or question or something on the group as a text.
Okay, affiliate.
The group moderator is going to attend to you, please.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you, everyone. So we are going to meet on Sunday for question and answers. Thank you. Bye.